Hello, Dominio Drag. It's me, Pandora Nox. Thank you for being such great fans and supporters. I appreciate every single one of you. And yeah, thank you. Thank you for everything, and go vegan and support animal rights.
Hello gays, hello girls, hello people and non-human people. Welcome to TUDO TALK, where we talk about everything who is everything to us. And today is a very special day. We are doing bilingual for the first time ever. And we are with the first cisgender woman to win a drag race competition in history. She's powerful, the wonderful, the eyes will never forget. She's Pandora Nox. Please come in, please come in.
Me? Hello. Good morning. How are you doing?
Welcome, darling. It's an honor to have you with us on this episode. We are so happy it works because we had some technical problems and we thought it was about geo-blocking, but you're here with us finally. I couldn't be more happy.
To be honest, it's always this kind of stigma where it says lesbians are good at this whole technical thing, but I'm the worst at this, to be honest.
You're doing good. You're doing good. And I want to start by the name, Pandora Nox. How you came up with this name? I heard Pandora is your actual first name. Is it right?
Yes, Pandora is my real name. I was very creative when it came to my drag name. I just took my name. And Nox basically means goddess of the night and daughter of chaos. And I think that kind of fits perfectly.
Yeah, it's a great pun. And Nox is night in Roman mythology, I guess. Are you to mythology? Tell me.
I'm a little bit.
We can tell by your looks. It's wonderful. And how it all began? We usually hear stories about playing with dolls as a child, using mothers' dresses, and becoming their own doll. Were you a kid who liked those stuffs as well? What were your inspirations and how did you start as drag?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was kind of like the same for me. So, at a very young age, like back in kindergarten, I was already a weird kid. So my grandma, for example, always had to sew me super weird costumes. Like I remember, I wanted to be a seahorse once in kindergarten, and my grandmother sewed me like a seahorse costume. So I always had this kind of like affection to creativity and to costumes and to express myself. And it all like started when I was 14, when I stole my mom's makeup and tried out my first drag looks. But back then I didn't actually knew what drag was. I just did it like out of... Sorry, can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I'm hearing you. Okay. It's such a cute story.
Yes, so, and then, back then I didn't know what drag was, but I did it like, kind of like, as expressing myself. And it was all secretly in my parents' bathroom. And, I'm super glad that there is like no picture evidence from back then because I looked horrible. But years later, when social media became popular, when I was around 18, 19, I saw that there is like a specific name for what I was already doing for years, and that there are other people as well who are doing this. And that's basically when I realized that I was doing drag for years.
That's such a wonderful story. I love it. And every time we look you in the eyes, we used to say here in Brazil, we lose 10 years of life. So every time we look at you in the eyes, we lose 10 years of life. And they're worth every second. Your eyes are iconic, hypnotic, and huge. What's the secret? Is there a thin net underneath those stones?
So thing is, I'm very inspired by snakes, and I kind of like have a specific affection to snakes. Not that I specifically want them as pets or like they're like my favorite animals. They're not, but I'm kind of like drawn to their mysterious presence on the way they move and how they look, and they have something very special, and this inspires me a lot. As well as I don't want to look human. I just want to look like I'm out of this world. So that's basically the inspiration behind of the makeup.
This is so cool. It reminds me of King Gender. Have you ever heard about King Gender?
No, I haven't.
It's people who doesn't identify as human, and they divide themselves as creatures from Earth and creatures from out of Earth. And it's
interesting. No, I've never heard of this. I have to look it up afterwards.
It's really cool. We want emojis with other colors of skin than human colors of skin. It's wonderful. Mm-hmm. And do you know Manuela Trazobaris? She's a Spanish trans who was a guest in last Drag Race Spain season, and a lot of people thought it was you. When the teaser came out, her eyes remind Pandora Nox eyes.
Really? No, I haven't seen it. I want to see it now.
Wow. So I guess people never said they confound you by mistake.
Yeah, that's super interesting. I have to look it up afterwards.
She's wonderful as well. And you also speak for those who doesn't have a voice. I'm talking about animals, pets, especially dogs. We see you promote dogs adoption, rescuing, and adopt, don't shop movements. Would you like to tell us more about it?
Of course, I love to talk about this topic and animal rights in general. So, there are like two things that are very important to me. First of all, it's veganism, because I think the thing is, we are human beings and we're not carnivores. Yeah, we are omnivores. So we don't have the need to consume meat or animal products. And animals are with us on this world and not for us. You know what I mean? So in my opinion, to decide for my own luxury and these 5 minutes of pleasure on the plate is not worth to kill a sentient being. And that's kind of like my way to think of this, and I think we should see animals as friends and not as food, because I think for example, pigs are probably smarter than dogs, and we treat dogs as family members, but we kill the others, So for me, it's very important to make it clear that they are here with us and not for us, and it's not on us to decide who is allowed to live and who not, especially not for our pleasure on the plate, if you know what I mean. And so same is it with having pets and adopting pets. I think there are so many poor stray animals or animals in shelters who really need a home, and for that you don't have to buy a pet for someone who makes money out of this animal to get the animal pregnant all over again, to take their kids away and sell them. So I think it's important, if you have the capacity and if you really want to have a pet, to adopt, and don't support the whole breeding situation.
I totally agree. And I guess LGBT community can be encouraged to become a multi-species family as well. And Rafa Spose is here. Rafa Spose from Domínio Drag.
Hi, good morning. Hi, Pandora.
Hello.
Hi, Pandora. My English is very bad, but I'm so grateful. I'm so honored to have you here. I just listened. Acabei de ingressar. Como que falo, gente? Me ajuda. Acabei de entrar. I just entering in the interview now and listen to you speak about pets, and me and my husband here, the administrator and creators of Domínio Drag, we are a rescue pets too. We have 10.
Oh, that's so cute.
We have 10 animals of rescue
Nice.
or rescue
Nice.
pets. Six cats, 7 cats, and dogs, and this is very important. And our art is meio. Ai, gente, me ajuda.
I'll translate for you. Pode falar em português.
Fala pra ela que a nossa arte é um veículo importante na causa e que ajuda também, e ela tá de parabéns, e que muitas outras artistas possam tomar exemplo do trabalho que ela desenvolve, e que todos possamos espalhar essa mensagem de que os nossos companheiros animais são tão importantes quanto todos os outros.
Rafa said the art of drag is an important tool to promote animal rights and spread the word about animal rights.
Yes, I think so too, because this is something what I love about drag. People listen to you, and you have like a stage, so you can also totally use this stage for something useful, And as for me, animal rights are super important, and obviously, of course, women's rights.
Congratulations, it's a very beautiful job. We also have 10 animals here. It's 4 cats and 6 dogs. But let's go to the next question. I was going to talk about Barbie Breakout, the host of Drag Race Germany, and she's an activist for LGBT people and many other causes. Do you think Barbie Breakout inspire other drag queens to be involved with political issues, human rights, and minority? Does Barbie Breakout activism reflect on contestants and drag community on German, Austrian, Germanic regions?
What's the question? Sorry.
If you think Barbie Breakout activism reflects on contestants and drag community
Oh, got it. Now I understand. Definitely. Of course, because as soon, yes, as you're doing drag, you get a stage. So whenever you use it for something useful or an important topic, people tend to listen to you more. So obviously, as soon as someone takes the opportunity to bring a topic to the people which is important, of course it's going to change within the people as well. And that's why it's so important to use your stage as a drag performer, to bring topics that are important not only to the community but also to the people outside of the community. And I think she's doing a great job with that.
Yeah, she's really awesome. And would you join Global All Stars or Winner season, which as long as I know it only exists in my imagination? Would you try another drag competition show like that?
I mean, why not? I would be open for all winners to win again.
You're a hard competition, girl. And who would you like to compete against, considering the whole world?
To all of these bitches.
Nice answer. Let's gossip a bit. Is there any rumor about a second season of Drag Race Germany? We've waited over 1 year for a sequence of Drag Race Brazil, and we know you also recorded in Colombia. Now, Drag Race Brazil was recorded in Portugal. And as long as we know, it will be available only in Wonderful Underpresent Plus, so anything can happen. Could you tell me about your Colombian experience during the recording of the show and your wishes for a second season of a Drag Race Germany?
You are so well informed. These are even things that I don't even know. But maybe that's why you have such a successful drag group. Thing is, I'm also waiting for a second season of Drag Race Germany because I want to show my fucking step down look. Because I would look awesome. So that's also like a reason why Drag Race Germany needs to have a second season, just to have my appearance. And I would also actually love to be a guest judge, like at least on one episode. Why not? I would love to do that. And so yeah, I'm also hoping that there will be a second season. Also because I think that the German drag scene has so many more talents, which would be amazing to see on television. The only thing I would hope for them is that they would have less comedy challenges than we had.
I know, right? And we would love to see you as a guest judge of any other franchise.
Right? Because I'm so good at judging. I'm good at judging other people.
Yes, you are. You do it very well. And what about Austria? How would you describe LGBT community of Austria? Would you consider a safe place for LGBT people? I heard the Pride Parade of Vienna is the biggest annual manifestation of the country. Is there any other place you'd like to see a Pride Parade in Austria?
So actually, Vienna Pride is really amazing. I love it every year. And there are also, like, in smaller cities already prides. For example, in Graz, Innsbruck, Linz, Salzburg. Like in every other small city, there are already prides, which I love because Austria is such a small country. And I love it that it's progressing a lot over the last years. I think that's a very good sign. And Austria in general, like, let's put it like this. We still have work to do for, like, the whole acceptance and the whole inclusiveness and stuff, but still, compared to other countries, Austria is a pretty safe country. Like, for example, if we compare that there is, like, in other countries, homosexuality is forbidden, for example. We don't have that issue in Austria. But still, also when you see the political situations where the right parties tend to get more votes over the last years, this is a little bit concerning. But still, I think it's definitely a safer place to live in.
Right. Now let's check the spiritual part of Pandora. Do you have any religion? Are you atheist? When you pray, who do you call?
Oh, I believe in astrology. Like, this is such a lesbian thing. Thing is, I would not say that I'm like a religious person, because there is no specific religion where I can 100% relate to, but I'm definitely sure that there has to be something and the reason why we all have to be here. So, I think we're all here to like learn our lessons and grow from the past, and we get here with, kind of like something to work on. This is what I believe. And I think everything is kind of like connected. And yeah, maybe I would say I believe in the universe. Let's put it like this.
Nice. Half of Paul say she believes in the moon. She asks things for the moon. She's really related to the moon.
Oh, I am. In astrology, I have a Scorpio moon. So I'm someone who is very deep emotionally and always needs like deep connections, deep talks. Yeah, so I can totally relate to that.
That's so cool and magical. And what would you consider a superpower of yourself, besides judging people, of course?
I was just about to say judging people. No, my superpower is definitely first of all, I would say my creativity. This is definitely one of my biggest talents, because I can put it in every different part of my drag character. This is the one thing. And the other thing, I would definitely say my intelligence and my emotional intelligence. This is one of the of my biggest talents, I would say.
And what do you consider your biggest vulnerability?
I would also say my emotional intelligence, because when you have this deep feeling, of course, you're also more vulnerable. You know what I mean? So it's basically both sides. So I have a very deep emotional side, but to protect myself, I don't show it to everyone, and I only give it to the people who are very close to me. For example, to my partner or to my closest friends.
Nice. And talking back about the show a bit, were you expecting to be the only cisgender woman of the season? Are there any cis woman drag you like? How can we discover more drags like you?
So the thing is, I did not pay that much attention to the fact that I'm a cis woman doing drag. I just did it, or still doing it, because it's like expressing myself and my biggest passion. So my thoughts were never, are there gonna be other cis women on the show? I applied because I think Drag Race is one of the biggest things what you can achieve as a drag artist on one hand side, and on the other hand side, I wanted to apply because if I would not have applied and watched the show and there would have been no cis woman on the show, I would have complained. So, but I cannot complain if I applied, you know what I mean? So this was also the second reason why I decided that I want to do it, and also to showcase that women, and like especially AFAB queens, that they are also valid, because all drag is valid, and that we also have the same amount of talent and level of drag to show.
Yes, you do, honey. And you are the third cisgender woman to compete on Drag Race after Victoria Scone and Clover Beach, and the first one to win a crown. I know how exhaustive it can be to explain people if they really love drag queens. The last thing that should matter is what between their legs. But you teach, girl, you teach us so much about different perspectives around this theme, and we live for it. What advice would you share to other girls who want to shine bright as a drag queen?
Don't let other people tell you that it's not drag what you're doing. This is so important, because if it's something that you like to do, which is your passion, your creativity, there is no one who can tell you to not do it, you know? And I think it's super important to do what you love to do and try to make yourself happy first, because you're the only person that can make yourself happy. And instead of trying to make others happy, because you can never please everybody else, people will always try to find something to complain about or to hate on or whatever. So that's why I would say do whatever you want and do what makes you happy. I think that's super important.
Yes, this is such an important message. And last year you've released Viper his song. It's such a crazy beat. We can only imagine you had fun doing it as much as we had watching it. It's so danceable and heavy and sticky. Here in Brazil we call it pedrada. It means the music is so good it feels like a rock has hit us on the head. And you are about to release more music. I barely recovered for the previous one, and now we will be gifted with the Stretch Me Out music.
If exactly. It will come out on March 7th. It's available on iTunes. I sound like RuPaul. And on Spotify and basically on every platform. And I will upload a teaser soon. And there will also be a very cool lyric video, and we will also shoot the music video soon. But for now, you can wait till March 7th and then you can listen to it. And I'm also working on my EP right now. I prepared 4 other songs already, which are currently in the mastering process, which will also be published soon. So stay tuned. And yeah, I'm super excited what my community will say about it. I love all of them and I'm so happy.
We can't barely wait. And if you're listening to this podcast at Spotify, you may check it down. March 7 is the date, and it must be, the show edited must be published on this date, after this date. And can you tell us about this new song coming, Stretch Me Out? Will it be as danceable as Viper is? Are you into romantic ballads now? What can we expect from Stretch Me Out?
It fits perfectly to Pandora Nox to do a romantic ballad. No, just kidding. It's definitely very dancey. It's super different from Viper His. It's more, let's say Viper His was very serious, mysterically typical Pandora Nox. And Stretch Me Out is more funny and less serious. Let's put it like this. And it's definitely about my contortion skills and that my body is not the only flexible part.
Cool. So that's the plot. Your body is not the only flexible part. Nice. Let's talk about the future now. What is coming for Pandora Nox? Is there anything else you'd like to announce? Are there any plans for shows, movies, fashion lines, books, action figures, or tours ahead?
Well, action figures would actually be great. So for now, the release is the most important thing, and definitely the EP is coming soon. So all of the other songs are currently in the mastering. They already have been recorded. So everything will come out the next month. And on March 12th, I'm the support act of Ikimel, a very famous German rapper, for her tour stop in Vienna. And I have some new merch on Pink Swag with some new designs, and I'm currently also working on my rebranding and my new website and my new promo pics and videos. Also with Liam, will be out soon.
That's so good to know. And where's the place you most like to perform? Is there any country in particular you really enjoy to go?
Enjoyed to go or enjoy to go for the future? What do you mean?
I mean, like a place you've been before, and when they call you again, you'll get very happy.
Oh, got it. Okay. So I definitely enjoyed DragCon a lot. Both DragCons, London as well as Los Angeles, because it's so cute that it's kind of like, a family reunion when you see everyone, when you can connect with the fans, everyone is at one place. So this was definitely one of the coolest things ever. Besides of that, I really enjoyed Spain. The audience there was fabulous. I had so much fun. And privately, without performing, I enjoyed the most Tokyo, because this was my 1-year anniversary gift to Liam. for our anniversary, and so it was a surprise trip, and we've been there a week, and it was one of the best travels ever. So I definitely hope that I can get back to Japan, but next time with performing there and working there. And of course, I would love to come to Brazil.
Yes, we're praying for that.
Same.
I pray to see you here.
Yes, to be honest, you're such loyal fans and you're such a great community and you're so uplifting and so supportive. Like there's barely any other community who is this into it and this supportive, and I really appreciate it, and I really want to come one day and perform there. And by the way, I'm planning a tour anyway, so let's talk to my management that we may have a stop in Brazil as well.
Yes.
We pray for it, honey. We pray for it. So if you get an invitation, you'll be coming to Brazil.
Obviously, I would love to. Also, I've never been to South America in general. It would be my first time.
Ooh.
We would love to see you here. It would be magical. And Rafas, do you have any more questions for Pandora?
Yes. Questions, no, but I just wanna thank you. I using Google Traducer, but I'm very honored by your royal presence. I am extremely happy. Thank you very much for accepting our invitation. It's a great honor to have you support a project in our community that stands out for being a safe environment for drag artists to connect. In the reality we are living in, we need to unite and strengthen ourselves because our art is increasingly necessary. I love your work, and knowing your commitment to animal cause makes me love you even more. You are a source of pride for the community and are extremely necessary. I feel hugged by you, and I love you so much. Thank you very much for your presence in here, Pandora. It's very, very special to me in our community. I'm very, very happy and grateful.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And this is like also the reason, people like you are the reasons why I keep pushing and why I keep doing this, you know? So Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Oh my God. I'm very, very happy. Dominion Drag is very, very important to me. These connections, I don't speak English, and we have artists of a lot of parts of our country and the world. And, I believe in that. The power of our art is love, and connect these people. In connecting these people of our art, of drag art, is very special, and maybe not. E com toda essa dificuldade linguística que eu tenho, eu sou muito feliz de ter você aqui. Por favor, traduza isso para ela.
He's very happy to have you here with all the community of Domínio Drag. It's a big community of drag fans of Brazil. And if you like to say a big hello to Domínio Drag, it would be wonderful.
Hello, Domínio Drag. It's me, Pandora Nox. Thank you for being such great fans and supporters. I appreciate every single one of you. And yeah, thank you. Thank you for everything, and go vegan and support animal rights.
Yes! Applausions.
Applause. Wonderful. We wish you never stop, Pandora. You are a wonderful drag. We got mesmerized by you since your first look, and it's happening till now, years before, and we are still shocked and enchanted by your drag queen. You're wonderful.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Well, I guess we've reached the end. This is Pandora Nox, ladies and gentlemen, winner of Drag Race Germany. It was good to be with you. It was good to play with you. I wanna thank you in the name of the whole Brazil and the rest of the whole world. You are the one who shines.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you.
Thank you, Pandora. Love you.
Love you too.
Thanks a lot. It was a wonderful experience, and we will full translate it from to post it on Spotify and podcast later. So don't worry if anyone couldn't understand anything here. Pandora, thanks a lot. Rafa, thanks a lot. Miss Pemba, thanks a lot. And this is it, people. I hope to see you on the next episode. Let's end with Stretch Me Out, the new music of Pandora Nox.
My body is not the only flexible part, and this song is not about yoga. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Feel the tension, sweat it out. Hold that pose, now let it flow. Welcome to my contortion show. Energy fold me, shape me right. Spin so wide like side to side. Rubber band, I bend and snap. In the sheets, I'm an acrobat. Acrobat of sensual art. Twist and turn legs wide apart. Message table, hands on back. Flex so far, can you keep track? Deep breath in, deep breath out. Feel the tension, sweat it out. Hands that's high, my biggest flex. If you'd be me, you'd have good. Stretch me out, I'm a rubber band. Spit so wide, watch me expand. Shape me, twist me, bend me right. Yoga queen, now tie me tight. Stretch me out, I'm a rubber band. Spit so wide, watch me expand. Sweat drips down, now watch my splits. Hotter than sauna, look at my flowers bloom everywhere I step. Come through the poses, watch your breath. In a zone, window steam, muscle goddess. Your wet dream, deep breath in, hold it long. Bounce hard, I like it strong. Roll me out like a yoga mat. Fold me over, tired yet? Deep breath in, deep breath out. Feel the tension, sweat it out. Stretch and sweat, that pose is set. Call me your contortionist.
Contortionist?
Stretch me out, I'm a rubber band. Spit so wide, watch me expand. Shake me, twist me, bend me right. Yoga queen, now tie me tight. Stretch me out, I'm a rubber band. Spit so wide, watch me expand. Sweat drips down, now watch my splits. Hotter than sauna, look at my meditation, no frustration. Shake it off, a new sensation. Breathe with me, inhale slow. Flex and stretch, now watch me go.